precipice of change. Today we are on the precipice of change. Together we are building a new generation of Ghanaians. We are building for a new Ghana built on empathy, a new Ghana that instills in us the desire of freedom and the blessings of liberty. Today, the people of Ghana, the youth of Ghana has shown Ghanaians what determination, what courage and resilience can achieve. We are more than the Ghana Police Force here today. We are more than the Ghana Police Force here today. We are demanding to go to the people's house. We are going to the house that has been turned into a house of shame. We are marching to Julobi House. We did not come to 37 Military Hospital. We did not come to 37 Military Hospital. We did not come to stay in the bush. We want to go to our own house. That is the people's house. They have destroyed the people's house. Choboy, if you can hear me, say Choboy, Choboy. Today, by hook or crook, we are going to Julobi House. Choboy, 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 Choboy. My people, listen to me. I want to be clear about what lies ahead of us. What lies ahead of us? The next journey, the next step. It is one that requires determination and conviction. Who is ready to enter Julobi House? I am not seeing your readiness. Who is ready to enter Julobi House today? Who can stop us from going to Julobi House? Who can stop us from going to Julobi House today? Any challenger, any challenger, any challenger. Wanna beba yesro. Wanna beba yesro. I want to take this opportunity before we move on to acknowledge the sacrifices of the people who are gathered here today. Today, by your blood and your sweat, by your blood and your sweat, you have purchased tomorrow's freedom. Choboy, you have purchased for tomorrow their freedom. Tomorrow's generation will be grateful to you. Choboy, people do not understand why we must show up and speak up against the government. Choboy, now listen to me. It is important that when we have come here, we also acknowledge all those who have supported us to get here. I want to give special shout outs to Black Sheriff. Choboy! If you believe that Black Sheriff deserves commendation, let me hear you shout, Choboy! I want to give special shout out to Stoneboy, who was on the ground with us today. I want to give special shout outs to Stoneboy. If you believe that Stoneboy deserves commendation, Choboy! I want to give shout outs to you, the Kofi, the Ama, the Fiodo, the Yaodo, your rights. Every person is important. To manifest who was here, to every single individual, Kwakesi, Papi Kojo, anybody who risked their career to join us here. We appreciate your efforts. Now listen to me. Now, if you are Choboy, I want you to give a big round of applause to Efia Odo, who was here with us from the beginning. To all the individuals who have joined us here. I can't spend all the time mentioning whose name. Now listen to me. There's so many people who have joined us today whose names we cannot mention. Now, I understand that it is important the nation is listening to us. Before we make another step further, We have written down our thoughts. We want to share it with the nation. One of the things that we do not do is to hand over paper petitions to anybody. They use the petitions for toilet roll. They sent us and told us that they are sending a minister to come and take a petition. We said no. We are coming to speak to the people of Ghana. The ministers do not deserve our attention anymore. The president does not deserve our attention anymore. It is the people of Ghana we must address ourselves to. We are taking back our democracy. We are taking back our country. This is what we are doing today. So with your permission, I'd like to say a few words before we charge. Choboy, before we charge, I'd like to say a few words. Today, on the dry, arid, and concrete asphalt of a road that leads to a house of shame, I have found family here. A family born out of adversity, but united by our diversity. We stand here as a reminder that we have built a new coalition of young people. A coalition that understands the value of resilience and the belief in justice. Today we stand here on the precipice of change. We gather in the spirit of African resilience and determination. We are reminded of the Ghanaian spirit, the never-dying Ghanaian spirit that has shaped the course of history, to remind us that yes, we can. Yes, we can. Ghana, our youth in their commitment have shown us that the dream of a new Ghana is possible. Together we have shown Ghana that the call for justice and freedom cannot be silenced, no matter the odds that are stacked against us. For the people of Ghana, I want to remind you that the youth you see today occupying Julobi House are purchasing tomorrow's freedom for your sake and for tomorrow's sake. By their blood and the tears they have shed today, we have exemplified the enduring spirit of the Osagifo Kwame Nkrumah, Patrice Lumumba, Thomas Sankara, the vision of yesterday's leaders for a prosperous and socially just Africa still resonates in our hearts. The vision of yesterday's leaders continues to resonate in our hearts. Their dreams were not limited to their time, but lives on through our actions today. Through the veins of all of us here who believe in a new Ghana, a Ghana built on the pillars of empathy, social justice, and economic freedom in our lifetime. Ghana, that new Ghana is possible. Now, I want to take some time out to acknowledge those who have come before us. As we gather here today, we are reminded of the sacrifices of Kwame Nkrumah, the sacrifices of Ahmed Swale, the sacrifices of Anas Arimiyao Anas, the sacrifices of Macho Kaka, the sacrifices of so many people who continue to bleed and sweat for a new Ghana. Nkrumah believed in the power of the people to shape their destiny, just as you and I do today. I share with you in that belief. Now, the energy and enthusiasm of the people who have occupied Julobi House cannot be underestimated. You are today's Big Six. You are today's Yasantua. You are today's Kwame Nkrumah. We are achieving freedom in our lifetime. Now, if you want to prove freedom, you must break the odds of violence and the chains that hold you back. The chains are behind me. The chains that hold us back are behind me. Are you ready to break those chains today? Are you ready to break those chains today? We must push and push and push till we get to Jubilee House. Chaboy, now listen to me. I said we are going to push. We are not going to hit. We are going to push. 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 Push for freedom. Push for freedom. Push. When I say push, you say for freedom. Push. For freedom. Push. 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 Let's go. Push. Now let's go push for freedom. day